Hey everyone, welcome back to Kenshi. We're playing as Tankface again today. In the last episode, we were able to get Tankface's crossbow skills up to level 62. That should be enough to take on the Southern Hive, thin their numbers with a crossbow, and then go in for the kill with melee combat. So I'm pretty happy with that. Today, our plan is to train Tankface's melee abilities, both attack and defense, in the Ashlands. So we are going to make a small outpost here in the Ashlands and hopefully train up Tankface's combat abilities. The foes here are pretty difficult, so it should prove to be a very high XP area. And our crossbows, we don't really need the toothpick anymore, so for now we're going to just store that away. And we're going to grab our Eagle's Cross, if we can fit it. I think this is a pretty good outfit for the Ashlands. We just need some building materials just so we can build a small sanctuary for Tankface. It looks like Katoon is going to be the most reliable place for building materials. That's close enough. And for the sake of speed, we're going to go ahead and switch out to Tankface's lighter equipment. And we'll have to move some of this stuff around. This guy really wants to sell me some food. Let's see how we're doing on food. I think we have plenty. Yeah, we have plenty of food. Actually, this trader might have the building materials that we need. Let's see what he has. Let's turn off sneak and go talk to him. Alright, let's trade, buddy. Yes, he does. Great. So I don't actually have to go that far. And we might as well buy his food as well. Oh, I ran out of money. So, let's sell off some of the bolts that we don't need. We're not going to need to use the Eagle's Cross right now. We do need quite a few building materials. I think this might be enough to build a small outpost. Let's get a few more. Alright, we've made it back to base. We've decided not to take the Eagle's Cross since we really are not training up any ranged combat. We still have quite a bit of ammunition for it here in the chest, but we had to sell some of it to pick up some building materials and also pick up some money. So we're going to go ahead and leave the Eagle's Cross here at the base, and it looks like it's going to lighten our load a bit so the Tankface is not so weighed down. And that should work out nicely. Actually, is there anything in here I should take? No, that looks normal. Actually, we should probably organize this a little bit more. Okay, this looks pretty good. Alright, let's head south and scout a good location for an outpost. Most likely on a hill or an area where that overlooks the surrounding region so that we can spot squads a little easier. Traversing through Grey Shelf again here. Hopefully not going to get spotted by the patrols that run through this area as we head into Stobe's Gamble here. I think Tankface's stealth might save him if a patrol crosses our way. We might be strong enough to take on a patrol, but not guaranteed at this point. Southern Hive is pretty good in combat, pretty fast attacks, and they have pretty decent combat stats, so they may be able to overwhelm Tankface until we get him trained up a little more. Now we're under the cover of night, which should help us get through the area. I'm actually kind of surprised that we have not found any patrols yet. Usually the Southern Hive is pretty active in the area. Back in Gray Shelf territory. We must be right on the border here. Alright, I think we've made it through Sniper Valley. Let's see how far we can get through Sonorous Dark. I think we're going to be able to make it all the way through while it's nighttime. So we shouldn't have too much trouble. I also don't think that the skin bandits are hostile towards Tankface, so I think even if they do see us, it won't be an issue. I see a squad up ahead. Let's test our theory and let's see if they're hostile. Oh, they're giving us the humans chant. Doesn't look like they're going to turn hostile. I love their marching song. Got some humorous lines in there. Alright, let's go ahead and continue on. We'll set up a camp somewhere in the border area of the Ashlands. And while we're here, we do need some money, so I think we might raid a few of these outposts. Let's see what's inside. Probably want to sneak while we're here. Let's see what's inside here. Lots of skin bandits, but luckily they're not hostile. At least not yet. I wonder if they have any valuables up here. Doesn't seem to have high value loot in this building. And we can just sneak around right under their noses, since their perception's fairly low. Don't mind me, just... no, that's not really worth stealing. Neither is the leather. Okay, so we'll leave those behind. Let's see if there's anything in the other building over here. Oh, no chance of picking that lock. I wonder if we can knock these guys out and then take the tools and unlock the safe. Okay, got that guy. Got that guy as well. Sorry guys, I really want in that safe and you're in my way, so I'm gonna have to steal your CPUs. Alright, let's get these two guys. The assassination mechanic is very OP in this game, I have to say. But it is pretty rewarding if you can train it up enough to just totally cheese these guys. Get the easier guys first. Okay, that one failed. So I don't know if I should stay and fight these guys, or what I could do is run away and come back. I've never actually seen them insult hivers before. That's pretty funny. Okay, let's head out of here. So I think this building is going to be pretty empty now that we've taken out most of the bandits. Sorry, buddy. Alright, I think that's everybody. And let's go ahead and grab tools. We're going to need those. And the more lockpicking we can do, the more safes we'll be able to open without tools. It's going to be important when we get down into the Ashlands. There's a lot of high-level safes down there. Alright, got it. Got a couple cans of grog. That's actually pretty valuable. So that's a pretty good find. Grab another pair of tools and we'll head upstairs and crack open this safe. Alright, let's see what's inside. Oh, nice. We have a duplicate crossbow and an old world bow. So we have this one. We have a better version of the Eagle's Cross, but they're both worth quite a bit of money. So I think we're going to need to find room for these. And we also have grog. I would grab this, but it's 12 kilograms, and I don't think it's worth carrying for 1,400 cats. So we're going to go ahead and leave the Jite behind. I think that looks pretty good. Oh wow, I didn't realize sniper bots came up to the Sonorous Dark area. Actually, this might be a good opportunity to see how we pair off against a sniper bot. Let's see if we can take him down with a stealth kill first. Oh wow, we actually did that. Okay. So he's got a pretty low quality Eagle's Cross. Still does quite a bit of damage. But I think I will take his ammunition and his repair kit. And one thing I love about the Ashlands is that it has these massive structures, these old ruins that just look really cool. Ancient structures that just tower over the entire landscape. Really cool design. We want to avoid these dust clouds. I believe they're noxious gas. Yeah, Tankface is getting affected by the gas there. We want to make sure he's far away from that. Alright, we found an Ashland dome. Let's see if we can set up a base pretty close by. Another thing I like about the Ashlands is the sound of the ashes. Almost like a snowstorm. The white noise is pretty cool. Okay, I think we'll build on top of this ridge here, so we can kind of see the surrounding area. That spot looks pretty good. So this is the type of group that we want to take on first. These are the Thralls, or Legion Thralls. A lot of them are headless except for the leader. So this is going to be a pretty good opportunity to level up Tankface's combat. We're going to want to make sure he's ready, so let's go ahead and finish our base. And then we'll go up and start our training. And unlucky for us, this gas cloud decided to set up shop here, so let's see if it'll dissipate so we can go back and finish our structure. Alright, so we have our structure built. Let's go ahead and build a small defense around the building. Looks like our gas cloud is making its way back. Let's get out of its way. Looks like Tankface got hit by another gas cloud. Okay, so let's build some walls. And we are going to run out of building materials, but that's okay, we can always go get more. And let's set up our bed. And a fire pit. And a campfire. Let's get Tankface healed up and ready for his first fight. It looks like the fight is coming to Tankface. So, in preparation for combat, let's switch our armor out. Did not think that we were going to get raided so quickly. Let's see what happens. I'm actually going to leave my backpack here. And I'm going to store my main backpack. Only with the essentials on me. Actually, I may as well put my crossbow here and also drop my main backpack as well. We'll go ahead and get up. They are going to try and knock down my door. I'll go ahead and let them in. Let's head outside so we can have a fair fight. Oh, and Tankface just ran into a gas cloud, so that's fantastic. Let's head this way, Tankface. Now let's see how Tankface does against these three. Okay. Yeah, we got a little bit of a problem here with the spiders and the gas. Kind of distracting us from our main targets here. Well, hopefully these spiders will continue on, and I can keep fighting these three. Alright, we got one. Let's go ahead and disarm him because, yeah, he hits pretty hard with that thing. Okay, once again, Tankface is not doing well with defense, so hopefully this area will train up his defense pretty quickly. He is just getting hammered by these robots. The good news is that these robots are using the weapons, or at least similar weapons to what the Southern Hive uses, so if we can get Tankface to win a bunch of fights down here with the enemies using these pole arms, then we'll have a good chance of winning fights in Southern Hive area. Looks like we ruined this guy's arms. That's great. Kind of surprised Tankface won this first round. He does have superior equipment. Excellent. Alright, let's see if we can coax these guys out of the building here. There we go. Oh. There we go. There's a few. Let's see. This area over here looks pretty safe to fight. What are these guys doing? Screamer unit. I think those guys might be a little bit harder. Let's head up this way. And it seems like Tankface's right leg is getting hit a lot, and that unfortunately is his stealth leg. I'm sorry, his scout leg, so that's going to be the weaker of the two. We're going to need to go back and switch those. Alright, so we got knocked out. I really hurt this guy. We might be able to take all these guys out. leveled up his defense a bit. So far we're doing pretty well. We might be able to take our home back here shortly. Yeah, if we do enough damage to these guys, eventually they won't get back up. But they are pretty tough. We just gained a level of toughness for Tankface after fighting this group of thralls that we had been looking for. This is the kind of training we want. We want a lot of units, and they actually have higher stats than I thought they would. Some of these thralls that are pretty weak actually have pretty high attack, like 54 points of attack. Yeah, pretty high chance to hit Tankface, like right here. Really trying to get Tankface to level up his defense. Alright, so Tankface is now at 60 attack and, I'm sorry, yeah, 60 attack and 63 defense. Alright, gotta keep an eye on these dust clouds because we don't want that to hit Tankface while he's down. Alright, 64 defense now. And we are at 61 attack. So we are climbing the ranks slowly, and we will get to our goal pretty soon. Could not even get a swing off there. So many attacks. Alright, the more guys we can make critical, and eventually they will not be able to get back up, the sooner we'll be able to get back into our base here and rest up. I think we're almost done kicking this Legion squad out of our base here. Let's see, who's the most damaged? That guy. Let's go after him. Alright, I think this is the last guy. About to kick his ass out of our base. Actually, let's pick him up. And we're gonna go ahead and plop him down. Get rid of his stuff. Grab his arrows. Okay. I think we've successfully claimed our base. And we can grab our backpacks again. Alright, so we've claimed our base back. Let's find another squad. Let's see if we can single-handedly take out an entire squad all in one go. And once we're able to do that, we're able to move on to our final battle in the Southern Hive. And there is a squad of thralls. Let's see if we can bring those guys up to our base. They're going to be great for combat. And while we're at it, let's name our outpost. Yeah, Tankface is getting much better with his heavier cleaver. He's able to swing it a lot faster. And he's also able to block a lot better with it. And of course, just as I said that, he got hit 3 or 4 times. Alright. Let's get back up and get back in the fight. I had a feeling this would be a good spot to train, and it is proving to be a really good spot for training. Tankface is getting better and better with every swing. We do want to keep an eye out for these fumes and gases that are moving through the area. They will kill Tankface if he's down. Alright, our defense is up to 66, and attack is up to 63. And our toughness is nearly 95, which I believe is a soft cap. We've nearly knocked out this entire group. Once we've done that, I think we've done our training for the day. And just as we were able to defeat most of these guys, of course there's 2 more scouts that show up. From the fight that we had before, it looks like. Alright, we've almost defeated this group. Just a few more swings with this heavy cleaver. And we have reached level 95 toughness. That is a milestone. Wow, we just dropped 3 robots in one swing. This is pretty much over if we don't get hit again here. This poor guy, he has no use of his arms, so he's got no defenses and his leg is busted. So we're going to be finishing this guy off. There we go, got him. Alright, I think we finished this group off. He's definitely not going to make it. He'll get back up, but I think we've defeated this group. I think it's safe to say that we are victorious. As long as we avoid this gas cloud. And spiders. Alright, let's shut this door. And put down our sleeping bag. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today. I think we're doing pretty well. Tankface is now attack level 64, and his defense is level, looks like 67. So we're coming up in the ranks pretty quickly. Once we get high enough, hopefully in the high 70s or 80s, we'll be ready for the Southern Hive. Thanks again for joining me. Happy holidays. Really appreciate you being here, and we'll see you in the next video.